Hi guys, Durka Gaming here, and welcome back to another video. Good to see you all again. So today I'm going to do a video on P3D version 3. A few of you have been asking me to do a video. This is not going to be my settings video for version 3. I will still do that. I just want to do this flight. I just want to show you guys how impressed I am with version 3 so far. I know a lot of you watch me on Twitch as well with me streaming, and since I've updated to version 3, I've been really happy with version 3, really happy. The performance has been fantastic. The whole VAS issue has been fantastic. So as I said, this is not my settings video, because I want to do a little bit more testing. I want to try a few other little things. I have made 2 tweaks since I installed version 3, and I'll show you all my settings at the end of the video, and I'll tell you what I've done. But the route I'm doing is I'm flying from Athens with Fly Tampa, and I'm flying into Thessaloniki, which is with Aerosoft. And the reason why I've chose that one, and I actually did stream this the other day, when I previously on 2.5 flying the NGX or the 777, even the Airbus, I was close to ooming into Thessaloniki. I used to get a lot of stuttering, so I think that's a really good test, flying into Thessaloniki. As I said previously, close to ooming. I think I've had 1 or 2 ooms before. So this flight, we're going to fly from Athens in Greece up to Thessaloniki in Greece, and I'll show you guys the VAS. I'll show you my frame rate, and you can see what difference. It's a pity I didn't do a comparison video in 2.5, but I think you guys believe me. You know, I'm not going to say anything, say differently. I did struggle with Thessaloniki in the past with 2.5. As I said, VAS dropped down to maybe about 300. Yeah, maybe 300 meg left. So anyway, let me we'll get set up, and then we'll head off up to Thessaloniki, and you can see the performance of version 3. I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, welcome back. Alright, so what I've done when the video was off, I've set up everything on Aerosoft and PFPX and weather and all that. So all we have to do now is just set up the plane, and then we can head off. So let me do that now. Remember, as always guys, in my videos I say it all the time, this is how I set up my plane. You might do a little bit differently, other people might do it a little bit differently. I'm not saying this is the wrong way, I'm not saying this is the right way, this is how I do it. So okay. We'll come back to the headboard. Oh, come on. Alright, let's just finish the last few things here. Okay, we're going to have weather on our side, and we are going to have terrain on the co-pilot side. Alright, so first of all, let's do our fuel, and I've done that within PFPX and TopCat. So our fuel is about 3800. It's not a very long, this is about a 40-minute flight into Thessaloniki. Payload is 52.6. Right, we can put our wheel chocks off, and we can Put our parking brakes on. Alright, so that's fuel. Oh, let's close the doors as well. Let's close the doors. I always forget to close the doors. So there's the door. Closed door. Closed door. Okay, alright, let's start setting up then. So, Athens, we are at LGAV. Gate, we are at A03. Sometimes this always doesn't work, always this. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that does. Cool. Good, good, good. Okay. Alright, that's fine. And then LGAV, and we're flying up to Thessaloniki, which is LGTS01. Okay, and then activate. Alright, let's do reserves. I think the usual 1.2. Not sure what cost index is for EasyJet. I'm just using an EasyJet. You saw I'm using the EasyJet livery. I didn't really have a sort of a Greek livery for the 737. I don't think Olympic Airways or what's the other one, Aegean, fly the Boeing. I think they just got the Airbuses, haven't they? Anyway, so I'm just using the EasyJet livery. So cost index, I'm just going to put 20. Cruise level is PFPX actually gave me a little bit higher than that, but let's just go 27. Let's just double check that. Yeah, it actually gave me a lot higher than that. It gave me 30, but it's given us a limit of 27. So I'm just going to go 26 then, because it is evens, and our. Just going to look at my. So wind is 002 at 027. Okay, minus 33. Yep, that's what I'm getting as well. And transition altitude is 6,000. Okay, we're going to put a D rate on it. Let me just see what TopCat gives us. 10 at 16. Yep, that's right. So let's compute that. Trim is 5.53. It's pretty close. TopCat gave me 5.4. So let's quickly just do that now. So what did I say? 5.4. There we go. Okay. Let's just finish the last few things. Yeah. Runway wind is 0, 1, 1, 0. Two, 0, 1. Okay, and the slope is minus 0.2. Oh, minus. correct that. Minus 0.2. Okay. And let's see what our departure is. Our first waypoint is Nevra. So we are going to go on the Nevra 1 Yankee, I think it is. Let's just double check that. What runway is it giving us? What runway is it giving us? Let's have a look. 03 right. 03 right. Okay, cool. Yeah, 03 right. 03 right. The Nevra 1 Yankee, there we go. Okay, good. So right, now we can finish off setting up. Put our V1, our V rotate, and V2. Double checking something, yeah, 132, yeah, that's pretty much spot on, absolutely spot on. Okay, good. Let's just see that we don't have any discontinuity in our, alright, good. Let's finish our MCP off. So we were heading on 03 right. Yes. Okay, and we got a 10,000 restriction. So we have to be at Nevra. We got to be above. Actually, we got a restriction at the I can't pronounce that. Aerosoft VOR, we got to be above 7, but that's fine. Okay. I just go through my checklist here. Before starts, the passenger signs are off, windows are locked, MCP V2 is done, heading is done, altitude is done, V1 V rotating V2 is complete, the FMC is complete, trim is complete, taxi and takeoff briefing complete, and our anti-collision lights. We can turn off our anti-collision lights, go on as well. So let's just 26. Alright, I think we're ready for pushback. Yep, I think we're ready. Let's just do our QNH. Alright, let's go. To push back. No. Actually, that's quite a nice view. I should save that on EZDok. I should save that on EZDok. I quite like that view of in front of the plane like that. So guys, this, as I said, the video is just more about showing you the performance. Maybe I shouldn't have, I should have done all the setting up while I wasn't recording, but I know some of you like to see the setup. But as I said, the video is more about just showing you the VAS, showing you the frames. As you know, previously I've never really had a problem with frames. it was a VAS issue. So we can currently see we are, if you look at the top left hand corner, you can see we've got about 1.8 gig of VAS left, so just under 2 gig of VAS, which is, I think, really good. Right, let's just release the parking brakes. So that's for Fly Tampa Athens. It's not a very detailed airport compared to some of the newer Fly Tampa ones. The other things I'm running is Active Sky Next. I'm running Rex textures, Rex HD textures. I'm running soft clouds, the NGX from PMDG, GSX, as you can see. I'm running Orbex Global plus Orbex Base. Sorry, that is base. So Orbex Global, which is base, and Orbex Open LAN class for Europe. So that's the software I'm running. So quite a lot of software, quite a lot of add-ons. Alright, let's just start it up. Let me show you my frames. As you can see, I've locked my frames at 31. Again, I'm using exactly what I use for version 2.5. I've made one little tweak, well, sort of two, and I'll explain at the end what I've done. So okay, it's a bit of a funny. I've been getting some funny pushbacks actually. With yeah, I've been getting some funny pushbacks with GSX lately. They haven't really been pushing you right around. I'm not sure why that is, but never mind. Maybe this is how they push back in Athens. So I wonder why this guy doesn't have headphones on. I wonder why he doesn't have headphones on. Alright, good. So we've got good start up on, put those two continuous. And we can now start up the other engine.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright. Let's I remember when EZDok bought out was that British Airways low cost airline? Was it Just Go or something? I remember they bought out all their Boeings. Don't know why they got rid of them. I'm not sure. I can't remember 100%. Anyway, so let's finish setting up the plane here. So we can put our packs back on, put our electrics on. We can now put on our thing off our APU. Put our taxi lights on. The anti-collision will go. Now we can put our APU bleed off. No other warning lights here. No. Cool. Alright, and we will just go through our before taxi. So generators are on, probe heaters on, anti-ice we don't need. Isolation valve is auto, engine start switch is to continuous. We did do that, yeah. Recall is checked. Auto brake, RTO, engine start levers, idle indent, flight controls. Okay, so we have our rudders working and the ground equipment is clear. Alright, let's start taxiing. Good. All right. So we're heading off to 3 right. She's on our auto throttle now. Flaps on. Good. So, as I was saying, we had Athens, so we're using Fly Tampa. So we're just under, well not just under, but under 2 gig of VAS left. So I'm running 1.77. It's saying, as you can see. In 2.5 I flew a number of times into Athens with this scenery, and yeah, my VAS was pretty good around here. So the real test, as I said, would be flying into Thessaloniki. That'll be the real test. Just to refresh your memory, I was getting either an in Thessaloniki or getting down to about 250, 300 meg left, and you hear the noise, ding, 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 all that, the dreaded noise. So we should be okay with it. All right, we're not on VATS or FS Cloud or anything like this, so we will just get on the runway and then we can get going. So. Lights off. Right, I think we're all good. Right, should we go? V1.
Rotate. V2.
That was a really quick takeoff. Really quick takeoff. All right, positive brake, gear up. So right, Athens. As you can see, sim is running really smooth. Frames, I'm pretty much locked at 31, what I've always set it up to. VAS is still about 1.7. Fly Tampa just taking a little while to render there. Okay, good. Flaps up. So after takeoff, engine bleeds are on, packs on auto, landing gears up and off, flaps no lights. Alright, good. So you see we got one little restriction there, I think. Is that one? They need to be 3,000. I'm sure it'll be perfect. We are way over that, so. Athens there. VAS has dropped down to about 1.6, which is still good. So I'm still waiting for vectors. Orbex haven't released the version 3 vectors installer yet. I'm guessing. Okay, let's just put that to standard. I'm guessing once Orbex release that, and once I install that, I think things might change a little bit in terms of VAS. Vectors can be quite VAS heavy and quite heavy on the CPU as well, but I make a few tweaks when I install vectors. I sort of untick tunnels, and I untick a lot of the roads, like sort of the secondary roads. I can't think of all the settings offhand here. This up. So we're going 26,000. So yeah, so that's the only thing I've not got, and the other thing I haven't got is the meshes. I haven't installed the free meshes yet. I'm only going to install the meshes once I install vectors. I did look on the Orbex forums. There is a little patch coming out with vectors as well, so they have made some changes on vectors as well. There's a slight they're bringing out a little patch. So a lot of people have asked me, why don't you just install install the older one with the 2.5 one. You know what, I'm not in that major rush to install it. Look how nice that looks. Scenery is just superb. The water looking really, really good as well. Really nice day in Athens today. Actually, it's about, what's the temperature? 18 degrees. Very nice. Summer's day. So yeah, so that's just a little bit. So as I said, I'd rather just wait. I'd rather just wait and see what happens. I'm sure it'll be in the next week or so. So just while we're talking about vectors, what vectors basically do, it just it'll give us better definition of the coastline. You can see it's got sort of the standard coastline. It will give better definition of the coastline. It gives better, more roads, shows you better definition of roads. Elevation will give us proper elevations. Yeah, vectors is a really good package, and it obviously works really well with Orbex Global and Orbex Open Land Class. Having the three is just great. Probably we're getting bumped around here a little bit, but the scenery is looking really, really good. Everything's looking really good. You can see where the airport was. Oh, there we go. There's the airport back there. So flight time, we've got about another 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes actually. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, so we're not rushing at last minute, I'm going to, we can turn off our landing lights. They should have gone off at 10,000. So I'm going to set up the plane now for our approach into Thessalonika. So let's just see what runway we're coming in on. See what the wind is doing up there. It's given me 16. Is that the right one? Yeah, 16. It's exactly the one I want. So I'll show you the outside view while I'm working out which star to come in on. Let's have a look. So our last waypoint is Osmos. So on there, the Osmo 1 Hotel, it looks like. I don't actually have a basically there's a star which takes you right over the airport, sort of takes you just to the left side of the airport. It goes north, and then you do sort of head north, and then you do a right turn, and you come back to get final on 16. I want to show you that one, because that one, flying over the airport and then flying over Thessaloniki city, there'll be a lot of autogen there. And that will give us a good test to show how well the VAS is handling in version 3. So I'm just trying to find the best, okay, I think I found. So we're going to come in on the, yeah, this one, yeah. So the Osmo 1 Foxtrot, and then our approach would be, excellent. So let's just. So we're at 26,000 now. We're at cruise now. Our seatbelt can go. That's on auto already, so that's fine. All right, so we are going to come in on the ILS 16. And we're coming on the Osmo 1 Foxtrot. There it is there, and we're using the D343J transition. There we go. Let's just see if we've got a few little. That should be okay there. Got a hold there. We're not going to go into the hold. Let's just see if that looks okay. Let's just see. Let's just go through the steps here. Right, so there we are there. Oh, okay. So there's the Osmo. So there's the airport there. So remember I said we fly pretty much right over the airport. We head north. And then we do a right turn, and then we come around to CF16, and then we catch the localizer, and then we'll come down on the glide slope, and we'll land on runway 16. We'll fly right over the city, and I'll show you how well and how good the auto-gen looks there. I have done this route, well, not this route, but I have flown into Thessaloniki since I've been using version 3. I streamed it about 3 nights ago. And I thought this would be a good video because you know, with the issues I've had before. So all right, TCAS can go on as well. As I said, this is more this is a video more on the VAS and the performance of version 3. So everything's looking really good. The water's really good. I haven't done a video yet on flying at night time. Again, as you guys know, I'm not a big fan of flying at night, but I do want to either stream it or do a video flying in at night. I just want to see, but flying into like maybe Fly Tampa Toronto or Fly Tampa Sydney. So again, really test the system, really test version 3, flying the NGX or the 777, flying over a big city, and then flying into an airport like, yeah, as I said, Toronto, or even maybe flying into, another good one is LAX, flying into LAX with FS Dream Team. Or flying into, oh, I know what another good one will be. Maybe we should fly at night time into Flight Beam San Francisco, the new one, the new HD one. I do have that one, and I've got Denver as well. So maybe we should do those two at night time. So that should be a good. Oh, look at that! Look how good that looks. That looks just superb, absolutely superb. Locked at 30 frames, 31. VAS has dropped a little bit again. We're about 1.68. Again, more than enough to get you home. Yes, that will drop. That will drop when we come closer to Thessaloniki. I'm guessing. Well, I hope, because I did do it the other night. I'm hoping that we don't drop below a gig of VAS. When I was streaming this the other night, we didn't drop below a gig. So let's see if we drop below a gig. It'll be interesting. I'm thinking no, but you never know. So all right, so. So top of descent is in about 77 miles. everything looks good. Everything looks good. Very nice. Very, very nice. Everything's just so smooth. It's really performing well, the sun. It is really performing well. Look at the cloud, the water, the shadows. Just really, really happy with it. Really happy with it. Alright, there's our top of descent there. Okay, welcome back. I did stop the video there. We're close to top of descent now, so we're not far. So once we reach top of descent, obviously the plane will start descending, and then we will do our final checks into Thessalonica, and then we'll keep an eye on the VAS. What are we on? We're about 1.6. So as I said, I don't think it's going to go below 1 gig. Hopefully not. I'm going to. I'll be a little upset if it does, because we didn't go past the gig when I streamed this the other night. But we'll see. And just again, so I know I've mentioned a number of times, when I'm normally flying to Thessalonica in 2.5 with the NGX or the Airbus and the 777. I've almost oomed. I have oomed once or twice, but I always get the dreaded oom noise, the dinging noise, and I always finish around 300, 250, 300, maybe 350. Sort of get black buildings because the VAS has run out, so there's not enough memory to render, etc., etc. Alright, so we're nearly at top of descent. As you can see, 14 miles, so let's get our altitude down. We've got what restrictions have we got coming into Thessalonica? Nothing really. We got to be down about 3,500, so let's just crank this all the way down. We'll just put it down to like 5,000. Alright, so what have we got left? We've got about 14 minutes to go. Oh, I'll be getting... I thought that was my weather radar. I've got terrain on that one and weather on this one. So I don't think we're going to get any rain out this way. The weather's looking superb, so... So once we start our descent, we'll just prepare the cockpit for landing. We'll do a couple of things. Actually, I just noticed I went to a really nice resort just over here. It's called Sunny Beach Resort. This part of this is mainland Greece where we're flying into. So Thessaloniki is the second biggest city in Greece, Athens being the biggest, and this region is called Halkidiki. So we flew into Thessaloniki and then we caught a bus all the way down. I remember it was a really nice resort. I remember this. I remember the road here. You could see the sea on both sides. And then the resort was just a really nice resort. But anyway. Good. So we should start our descent now. We started our descent. Yep, there we go. Started our descent. So you can see our throttles are coming down. And we're starting our descent now. Alright, so let's prepare the cabin. So auto brake, put it to 2. The VREF, we're going to land at flaps 30, so it's 129. Activate that. The minimums, let's see what the minimums are for. Decision height is 100. Okay. Okay, I thought I did that earlier. There we go. Okay. So the VREF, so the approach speed is check, minimums is check. We need to just put our localizer in, which is 110.30. So we'll put that on 110.30. There we go, in the active. We can put our transition altitude, which is 6,000. We can also put some temperatures in. So let's do 12,000. And 12,000 is 16 at 17. 16 at 17. And we can put 6,000. That is 9 at 12. And we can put a 3,000, and that is 2885. Good. Good. Alright, so the airport, if you look, you can just get a glimpse of the airport. There's the airport just over there, and there's Thessaloniki town as well. You'll notice a slight different shade of colors because when Aerosoft did the scenery, they did obviously the airport, plus they did like the town as well and around the town. So we will get you will see some slight change of color in that. So yeah, that resort I went to, God, it might even be that one. I think it was just, I remember it was just down here. Yeah, you can see this is what I was saying earlier about vectors. Look how it's finished off. You sort of got these square sceneries. Vectors will just give it proper coastlines, good definition of coastlines. So yeah, it'll be good to get that installed. But it's not a major train smash that we don't have them. The scenery is still looking very good. I just don't like these square jagged bits. There are the planes rendering a bit like that. There we go. You can see now we're getting closer to the scenery. You can see the scenery starting to render in. So we dropped down to 1.4. We did have it to 1.29 there. It's 1.40 now, so it's sort of up and down a bit. But I'm still gonna say that we're not going to go below a gig coming into Thessalonica. So, and I want you guys, when we fly over the city, I want you guys to notice how good the town looks, like the buildings and that. I'll do some outside views, and I'll show you how good the buildings look and how sharp and clear they are, and there'll be no stuttering or anything like that. So okay, good. So 110, sort of dropped a little bit. Frames are still really good. Never really had an issue with frames. There's the city there. 1.27. Aerosoft have really done a nice job with Thessalonica. They are in real life. They are building runway. I'll tell you now. Runway 10 and 28. So this one, which sort of goes, which is on the left-hand side here. They are building that. I think it's going to be ready in real life next year, 2016 or maybe 2017. But the way in the Aerosoft, in the settings or in the options for Thessalonica, you can actually have that activated now. There's a little tick, so you can have that activated. The other thing I forgot to mention, when I used to fly into Thessalonica, I had to turn off 3D grass and a whole lot of other options. I've kept everything as max. Everything as max in the settings for the airport. So yeah, everything is running at full max for the airport. So there we go. We're flying right over the airport now. We've got 1.13. You can see the airport down there. You can see a lot of the buildings. There's a lot of autogen here. You can see there's a lot of autogen. Everything's really smooth. Okay, VAS has dropped a little bit more. 106. A little bit of shimmering down there. That's fine. I can live with that. I can live with that. So we're going to be coming down on this runway. Yeah, 16. Back up to 113. Okay, 10,000. There's the town there, there's Thessaloniki town. You see there. So from this height you can see it looks really good. I really like how they've done it. But wait till we are a bit lower, and you'll see the real good definition of the buildings. They've really done a nice job on it. Again, we've got these horrible coastlines here. Yeah, they're not very nice. So vectors will sort that out. Again, you can see there, got a little bit of. Alright, we're not going to go into this hold. We're not going to go into this hold. If we're still too high, I will then, I'll just vector myself out a little more, or just fly out a bit more. It's really, I just can't believe how well it's running. So you saw that. I don't know if you noticed, some of you guys noticed, if you keep an eye on the VAS, it dropped down to about 108 there. And then that's the lowest I got, or was it maybe 103 was the lowest I got coming into Thessalonica when I flew the other night. But our lowest we've had there since the start of this flight was 108, back up to 111. Sorry guys, I know I'm carrying on about the VAS, but this is what this video is all about. Just monitoring the VAS, showing you how well the sim is running. I know we can't really compare to 2.5 because I haven't done a 2.5 video, but trust me, believe me, I'm not gonna lie about it. 2.5, I was really struggling to get good frames and VAS around. Yeah, so. Alright, so we're getting down nicely. We picked up a bit of speed there, but we're coming down now. Landing lights should have gone on. Let's just do that. Controls go to continuous. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to put my localizer on now. A little low on fuel. PFPX said I should have at the end of the flight. Let's just have a look. Remaining, I should have 1.9, 1.8. So we're a little under what dispatch said. So that's all good. Alright, so we're on the localizer. On the glide slope 2. Let's start getting our speed down. Okay, so let's get our speed down. Alright, so we 13 DME out, around 10 DME we will put our gear down. Let's just check my altimeter is set. Landing, engines are gone to continuous. Speed brake is on, landing gear is not quite yet. I think if I remember when I streamed this the other night, my speed was a little high coming in as well, but never mind. Alright, look there. This is what I was telling you about. Look how good that looks. So our VAS is at 109. I just want to show you the buildings, how good the buildings are. I've got my auto gen up fairly high. My scenery complexity is fairly high as well. And it is just so smooth. So smooth. It's just really so good. Alright, gear down. Now we can. Alright, let's just put this all the way down. Look how good those buildings look. So we haven't dropped below 108. So we're still sitting at 108. Airport's in front of us. I just wanted to show you the town. Yeah, look how nice that looks. Frames are locked at 31. VAS 109. But we dropped speed quite a bit there. Okay. What was my landing? My 129. Okay. Oh, this one I just. Sorry guys, that don't worry, that's not a ding noise. I was just changing my EZDok. My EZDok settings there. I felt I was a little low there. Again, look at the buildings. Look how good everything looks. Could never get this in 2.5. Never get this in 2.5. Okay, I'm admiring the scenery so much that I'm forgetting my flaps here. But anyway. Alright, hi guys, welcome back. I actually had to start the video there again. As you can see, there's something wrong with my rudders here. Yeah, I'm really not sure what has happened to my rudders. They've almost like jammed, like they've like stuck. So yeah, sorry about that. I've had to stop the video there, but let's just get this down. As I said, it wasn't. It was all about watching the VAS. Yeah. So where were we? So coming into Thessalonika, we didn't drop below 108. 100. Okay, and we're down, and we're down, and we're down, and we're down. yeah, really not sure what happened there. So sorry that I had to cut the video there. But yeah, my rudders were doing all sorts of things there, but good, at least we managed to save that. So well, I don't know how well this is going to work now, but anyway, let's good. So we have made it to Thessalonica. I want to just quickly try something here. Let's just pause this. Good old, let's just quickly do something here. I want to just reset that. Let's see if that makes any difference. Make any difference? Yeah, I'm really not sure what happened there, but never mind. We're down. We managed to save the flight. Alright, so let's just park up. So as I was saying, we didn't get below 108 there. The scenery is on full. So all the 3D grass, the high res of the airport is all on. I've kept everything exactly standard, where I mentioned earlier that I've had to take off the 3D grass, and I had to put it to low res, lots of things like that. So the lowest, before I had to cut the video there, the lowest we had was 108. As you saw coming in there, we back up to 115. Perfect, absolutely perfect, and the scenery, everything just looked fantastic. Yeah, really annoyed why my rudders sort of messed up there, but never mind. Let's just sort of park up here, and then we can end it there, and then I can talk a little bit more. God, even when I started the second video, or when I came back, the rudder seemed to be playing up a little bit there as well. So anyway, there we are. We down. Let's switch off everything, yeah. And there we go. Good. Cool. Let's just have a look. There we go. Aerosoft have done a really nice job on this as well, on Thessalonica. Really nice job. I've said it a number of times on my videos and in my streams. I wish Aerosoft and Fly Tampa did a little bit more static aircraft like UK 2000. Yeah, I wish they did that, but never mind. Alrighty, there we go, guys. I'm going to end it there. So there we have it. P3D version 3. As you can see, oh, we got this. Let me just do this. As you can see, the VAS is just handling so well. I've said it a number of times, I'm normally ooming at Thessalonica, or I'm getting really bad stuttering, or my VAS drops below 400. Not now. It is running very nice. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed that, please share, or please give it a thumbs up. If you've got any comments, as always, leave them below. As I said, this is oh, I was going to show you something. Let's quickly do that. I was going to show you my settings. There we go. So settings. The only thing I've done differently in my graphics is I've gone from medium up to high for texture resolution. Okay. But everything else has stayed exactly the same as 2.5. This is all exactly the same as well. Very dense and very dense. Normally with VFR, I own the autogen vegetation density. I normally only leave that around normal. but as you can see, I've kept that as very dense as well, flying into that airport. Lighting, again, this is exactly the same as 2.5. I haven't played around too much with HDR. I have tried it. I'm not liking it that much. Again, it's just something you need to play around with. Weather, again, exactly the same. And then traffic, all I've got is road vehicles 9%. And that's it. That's all I did. The only other tweak I did was in my config file, all I've added was the fiber frame fraction. I've set that to 0.01. Again, a lot of people in the stream have said you don't need it for version 3. The reason why I added it is I found that my scenery was refreshing a little bit slower than what I had in 2.5, because I had that same tweak in 2.5. I flew VFR the other night and I just felt, the scenery just wasn't refreshing. Maybe I'm being too critical. Maybe I'm being over the top with it. I've added the fiber frame, and I feel that the texture is loading up a bit quicker. Again, guys, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just thinking it is. But anyway, I've added it, and there you go. So those are the only 2 tweaks I've done. Since I've installed version 3, I've moved texture up to high, and I've put the fiber frame tweak in. As I said at the beginning of this video, this is not a settings video. I am going to do a proper settings video, which, to be honest, will most probably be exactly the same as this. I am going to play a little bit around with with the radius, with all these things. I am going to play a little bit with this. And then we'll see what results we get. Cool, guys. Thank you very much. As always, sorry about that little issue at the end there. At least I managed to land it. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. See you soon.